What's going on, guys? It is Sunday, the 13th of April, and this is our weekly vlog. I have been up since about 7:30, just laying around in bed. I was gonna get up and go drive this morning, but it was really cold, and it was not busy. It was too many drivers out this morning, so I decided to stay home. It's currently 10:30. Been moving around the house, getting things back in place, just because I haven't been able to keep up over the last few days. So not much to do, but just wanted to stay on top of things. So right now I am just going to relax a little bit while I try to come up with a game plan for this week. All right, guys, so it is Thursday. I told you guys, I warned you guys before April got here that it was going to be really hard for me to keep up with staying on top of these vlogs because with this second job, I knew all I was going to be doing was working and sleeping and working. And this week has definitely been one of those weeks. And when I have been sleeping or working, I've been nursing some sort of pain. If it hasn't been back or hip pain, it's been head and eye pain. And this week has been one of those weeks. I did finish the rasa pasta. It turned out really great. I think it's some of the best rasa pasta I've had. If I could share it with you guys through the camera, I really would. The other thing that I've been dealing with this week is that my cable box has gone out, so I had to go to the Spectrum store yesterday to, first off, I chatted with Spectrum to try to get them to fix it, and I don't even think the girl sent a signal. I know it was a girl because in chat her name was Rita. I don't even think she sent the signal. She was just offered to send me a new box. I told her right away, I turned that down. I was like, I'll just go to the Spectrum store and get one because I'm not going to wait for a box when I can get one tomorrow. Hold on, the Spectrum guy coming back. Anyway, so I ended up going to the store to get a box yesterday and come to find out that box don't work. So I had to chat with somebody, and first I called the line today. They say they sent the signal. That didn't work. So then I chatted. I used the link they sent me to chat with somebody. Even after me telling them time and time again what was going on my end, they asked the same questions over and over again. They say they sent the signal. It didn't work. So they ended up sending the tech out. So the tech is here now. And right away he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna have to replace the box." So that's what I'm dealing with now, is having my box replaced. And then once he's gone, I'm going back to bed because I'm still not feeling 100%. My head is still hurting. As you can see, I'm looking kind of wolfish. My head, I need to shave my head and my face. And I'm tired. My eyes burn, my back hurt. I was actually laying on the heating pad before the tech got here. So that's why I'll be going back when he's done. Yeah. All right, so the tech just left, or he's leaving. We're gonna leave. Looking at my box now, I'll say your TP will be right with you. It's getting further along than what I got on my own. Of course, they said it was gonna take 3 hours for him to fix it, and it took him less than 30 minutes to just replace the box. And I'm grateful for that because I'm ready to take some medication and go back to bed. Yeah, my TV is back up and running. And I think this box looks better than the box that I had.
Continue to schedule income tax cuts for businesses and workers, slashing the personal income tax rate to nearly 2027 and just below 3% in 2028.
Yeah, but it's a different box than what I had.
Teachers will get a more than 3% pay increase, dollar bonus. State employees
Same remote works, but different box.
While state law enforcement
So
would get a 5.25% increase.
All right, y'all, I'm about to go back to bed. All right, y'all, so it is Saturday, the 19th of April, and as usual, I'm on my way to work, and I'm actually leaving a few minutes later than what I wanted to because I have to stop and pick up breakfast since I have been developing an appetite lately. Thankfully, I've already ordered breakfast, so just gotta run into IHOP to pick it up. For the reason my dash cam didn't start, so just make sure that started. Just filming from the car, give you guys a different angle so you have to stop looking at my white walls all the time and kind of kill two birds with one stone. So I was telling you guys how I wasn't feeling well. One thing I did to make myself feel better is I have been using less medication and more natural things. So what I used was peppermint oil. I rubbed myself down in peppermint oil in the parts of my body that hurt the most, which was mainly my shoulders and my neck and my lower back. I did that for like 3 days in a row, and my sister say I smell like a pack of bubble gum when I do that. But after 3 days, I'm feeling a lot better, and yeah, so made it to work yesterday, both jobs, and on the third shift job, the work is definitely picking up. All the tax day was Tuesday. No, tax day was Tuesday the 15th. So all the all the taxes that people put in the mail on Tuesday are starting to roll in, and last night we were only processing the mail that we received on the 18th, so we never got to the 19th mail, and it was still 2 carts stacked tall as me, full of mail when I left this morning at 5:30. So first shift will be doing that mail again today, and I'm not sure, we might make it to the 19th, but when I get there for third shift, depending on what first shift and second shift get to today. And I can't say a whole lot about the work I'm doing, but and honestly, I don't remember a lot of the details. That's really what they don't want us to mention, is the details, like the people's names, their addresses, bank account information, that kind of stuff. But some of these people are paying a lot of money in taxes, and you hear the conversations across the room about how people in the room are complaining about having to pay $100, $200, $50 in taxes and making an installment agreement to pay that. And I've seen tax payments come across the desk that was well into the 6 figures, and they paying it all at one time, and it make you look like, what is going on? Where are the priorities at? What are they doing right that you're not doing right? That they got this kind of money to just drop to the IRS at one time. I'm just like, wow. Definitely put things in perspective for me, but at the same time, my pockets are not their pockets. So if I owe the IRS anything, and I don't have it, I'm definitely gonna put it in that installment agreement. But it also brought out how ignorant a lot of people can be. A lot of people don't understand that when you're paying something like your IRS, that you'd rather go get a money order to have the peace of mind knowing that money is already out of your bank account and to the person that you owe it to, than to write a check and wait for that to clear your bank. If you even own checks. A lot of people don't even own checks anymore, so they go get a money order. And most money orders can only be, you only can get them for up to a certain dollar amount. So if you owe $5,000 in taxes, you're gonna, and your the place you go to get your money order from only allow you to get a money order up to $800. You're gonna have to get so many money orders to make that $5,000. If your tax debt is $5,010, then you're gonna have to get an extra money order for that $10 debt. And I've seen people like complain because they've sent a $1 money order or a $3 money order. It's like, you didn't have to pay the fee for that money order, so why are you complaining about it? I mean, whose problem is it anyway? It's not yours. It's that person. That person paid for that money order because because they wanted to make sure that their debt was paid. So it's like definitely hitting home how simple-minded some people can be. And to that same point, this morning as I was cleaning up to get ready to go home, because I usually, since I work my primary job most days, I usually leave about 5:30. The shift don't end until 7. I leave at 5:30 so I can be home and in the bed, sleep by 6. So I can get sleep until 8:30, 8:45. I use my alarm clock used to go for 8:30. That way I can get up and have about 45 minutes to take Milo out and shower and change and everything before I have to head out to go to my primary job. And getting that 2.5, 3 hours when I can does help. Like I thought I was gonna be really exhausted today, but actually feel a lot better than I thought I was gonna feel getting up this morning. Especially since I only slept about an hour, maybe an hour and a half last night before going in, and that was after working a full day yesterday, and I got to work another full day today, and then do it all over again tonight. So tomorrow when I get off, I'm definitely gonna sleep all day. Anyway, my point is, as I was cleaning up this morning, the stupidity showed again, because we have a department called candid, where at the end of the night, all the waste, so all the waste, the extra paper that people put into their tax returns goes into a shred bag, and then all the envelopes that the tax returns come out of goes into a candling bag. Those 2 bags goes back to the candling department. So a lot of people wanted a break from processing returns, so they went back to the candling department to process candling, and we needed somebody back there because candling hasn't been done since probably Tuesday. So it was like 3 or 4 days worth of candling, and it was like almost piled up to the ceiling. And it's only going to get worse as the returns keep piling in and we keep processing them. Eventually, that's all we're going to be able to do is process candling. I can't go back there and process it. That's where I was when I passed out, is back there standing up, and because of the issues with the nerves in my back, it's too much for me to be back there. Anyway, it was 2 girls back there as I'm talking to my table lead, trying to get my production sheet so I can write down my numbers and leave. They're like, they fighting back there, and so everybody go take off running. Well, not everybody, but all the leads and security go take off running back there to see what's going on. And yeah, it was one security guard just saw me back there, so he grabbed the one girl and was escorting her out, and she running her mouth at the other girl, and the other girl running her mouth back, and so they just going back and forward, and be this, be that, be outside at 6:30, and it's that, it's this, and where I was standing at, it just happened to be 3 or 4 other girls that didn't like the second girl that was still back there. And so I was asking them, like, what's going on? Which one y'all talking about? And it was like, yeah, it's that one back there. It was like, y'all talking about the one with the braces? It's like, no, we're talking about that beat back there. She always got something to say. She always running her mouth. I'm sure she the one that started it. And so I look at the time, I'm like, okay, y'all don't waste 5 minutes of my time, because I'm trying to wait for my table lead instead of going through her stuff to get my production sheet. And I'm like, I'm supposed to be gone already. So I just go over to her desk, grab my production sheet, write my numbers down. As I'm writing my numbers down, another argument break out. 2 more girls got into it with the same girl. And now pretty much the whole security force is back there, escorting all 3 of those girls out off the floor. And then one of the other security guards stayed back and was working with the lead that was back there, trying to make sure that everybody that was involved was identified so they can clear everybody out. I'm like, y'all don't realize y'all just been screwed up y'allselves, because not only did y'all just get blackballed from this assignment, y'all agencies have a right to blackball y'all from y'all agencies too. So y'all just really mess up y'all money. And if this was y'all only money, I feel bad for y'all for that. Well, not really, because y'all did it for yourselves. Y'all did it to yourselves, but it's like, how stupid can you be to be at work and fight? So, but I am ready to pull up to McDonald's. Not McDonald's. I try not to eat McDonald's. I'm ready to pull up to IHOP. And from there, I'm going to go ahead and head to work. But I wanted to make sure I close out this video like I do every Saturday before the day gets too deep. And this is the week that I am going to do some better content, because I do have an event I'm going to on Thursday night. So whether I have to work or not Thursday, I'm definitely going to go to that event, because I have a half day on my primary job. So I have a chance to go get a couple hours of sleep before the event. And then, so I want to take y'all to that with me. And then, overall, I'm just going to try to look and see what else I can do to try to spruce up the content for the week, because I know it's been kind of dry just looking at me, and only talk to y'all between naps. But don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and be sure to hit that notification bell. And then if you have any ideas of anything that you want to see about Charlotte, definitely drop them down below. I just dropped 2 new shorts in regards to Charlotte traffic. Those are doing really well. Go ahead and check them out. In the meantime, this has been another episode of Life with Fred, and I will see you guys in the next video.